Hello and welcome to Jordan's Journey Journal. My name is Jordan. Today's date is 10/14/2020. The entry date of this journal is the same. The recording date is once again the same, and the posting date is, as always, to be determined. Today's journal entry is about responsibilities and priorities and how Jordan needs to work on them. Now, before we get into it, I would like to remind you guys to subscribe, donate, and make sure to hit your vape. Why? Because cigarettes are bad, my dudes. We're going to get into the journal entry in a hot second. Let me just say this. Remember, responsibilities is your responsibility, kids. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the journal entry written by Yo Dude. Responsibilities and priorities, things that my dad and everyone told me that I need to work on to get strong and keep this metaphorical train chugging along. But the thing is, I feel like I'm just playing a longer game while most think that I'm just tossing all my winnings away. Even if I'm down 600 and almost 6 feet, that doesn't mean that I have truly tasted defeat. All I need is to wait, hope, and believe, and have faith that one day it will all be okay, G. That one day the grapes on the tree will turn to wine for all of us to drink and just be. I just can't get lost in that sauce and throw away everything in the sink. But I know that as I sail my ship, it hasn't sank. As long as I get enough sleep, take my evening cocktail, and stay out of the dank, then it's all dank. And who do I have to thank? Well, it's God, the universe, and myself, I think. But just trying to find balance like the Libra I am. There's work, there's play, and then there's this dude Jordan. But I'm the man who's walking his own path, burning his own trail. He just has to hope that he doesn't burn out or burn himself. Because, you see, the problem is I'm trying to make a house of cards upside down and sideways. My priority has to be college by day, maybe working by night or flipping them upside down so my paycheck can just survive. I just want to move out and start my own. I'm hoping I won't be 30 and still living in my mom's home. This goes out to priorities and responsibilities that have to be kept in check so I can keep the check and have enough pay to pay some cents in my savings and future invest. But maybe one day I hope that I'll get famous for my writing, though if I can't even produce like lightning, I don't see that happening for a while, though. I want my responsibility to be that. In my dreams, I see fat piles of paintings all inscribed. I can keep writing and drawing till I'm like 34 or honestly 35, but I can't do it if I don't have a home or a ride, a decent camera, or a stable connection. There's no such thing as paid to vibe last time I checked the internet, man. I have to get my priorities in check. I have to show myself at least that respect of seeing something like FedEx is more than just a way to work out and hurt my back. Shout out to my boss who understands, and all praise in fact. Thank you for giving me some slack. I have my calling, but my response has to be in check. I'm gambling my life, time, and dimes away. So, Jay, got one question for you. You gonna be folding on your last bet? Because that can be today. Next paragraph. Call and response. I need to make sure that they're all good and sorted and situated. From taking my meds when I'm supposed to, going to bed when I'm supposed to, waking up when I'm supposed to, and eating meals is a big thing now, but it's just about pushing through and doing it. Showing up to work even is a bigger one, but again, it's just doing it. I've been trying to apply for graphic design jobs that are full-time so that side of my brain will be put to good use, but for that to work, Jordan needs his call and responses to be in check. I really want to just find a way to make money doing what I love, but isn't that what we all want in at least one way or another? And I can feel the road splitting where I have to choose whether to do this full time or find some way to make it all work, which is right in the palm of my hand. I just don't want to observe or try to make something happen with art, writing, or music, or just sell my soul. All of these thoughts are floating through my head while I'm about 600 in the hole. trying to get all of that done with the little time I have before my mom makes me leave the nest. But I'll tell you this, I'm not on my last bet. I have about 2 years before things start hitting off on the cosmic clock. I have about 2 years before all of the bets are off. 2 years before I can't double down, and 2 years is time ticking away. This is real life, Jordan. As much as you want it to be a fable, you might want to take your winnings and pray. And now for a quick poem. Poem by who? By J. Who wrote 'em. What? Wrote 'em. Rest easy, young space samurai, for you may think time is on your side. You have no idea the struggles that life will bring. You may believe in a higher power or even in yourself, king. But it is time for you to decide what direction at the intersection you will ride. When the sun of time starts setting, all bets are off and you can't stay betting. You must either be a vagrant ronin like the legend of the red and the blue, or a sword of the shogun, someone who you must bow to. Time is not on your side, samurai, so you must choose before you die. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Jordan's Journal. It's been a journey as always. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to do the sign off here, and if you guys want to stay till the end, recorded segment, Patreon special, it's all good. But at the end of the day, space samurais and space cowboy alike, I want you to look to your left and look to your right. Realize that it doesn't matter what hat your neighbor wears or the signs that they posted or their underwear. All that matters is what's under hair. Under the hair. Under the hair. Why? Because motherfuckers want to chase rabbits when you just gotta be the turtle. Realize that if nukes don't kill us, the sun doesn't explode, we're here for a minute. So just, Myrtle. What does that mean? Enjoy the beach. Myrtle Beach. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna turn on the camera and then we'll be all good. Excuse me as I should not take a hit of this vape because it's not a smart idea, because I don't know who the fuck is watching this, but I have to tell you, I got that oral fixation. Hello and welcome to the recorded segment of Jordan's Journal. My name is Jordan. So yeah, this one was about responsibilities and priorities and how mine are not necessarily in check. It's been like that for a very long time. I'm telling you, 11th hour, I have to pay respect. More like the 11th hour pays respect to me. Oh my god, the things I have produced during that short time, my G. Making sure that everything is in order, more like making sure that it's just in, not even order. I have lost grades, papers, letters, and everything else. I am at the table, 14 drinks in, 20 packs of cigarettes. You know what else? I'm about 2 steps away from making the decision of just deucing and hoping that God has me. Or making sure that the universe might just take its boy to the next level, G. The next level, G. So, just because this isn't Super Mario, just because this isn't Skyrim, does not mean that I can't just keep writing. And if you guys have been watching the previous episodes of JJJ, then you know I'm going to be doing this for a very long time because I view it as self-care, yo. As what? Self-care, yo. Anyway, big shout out to my boy Envoy Beats, who's on the track. Sorry I had to chop up yo shit. I just had to make it loop for longer. Just saying. Respect. So, yeah, check out Envoy. I want to get this dude his beat equipment back. He's been through some shit. I've been through it too. We just got to get both of us back on track. So now what? I don't know. Just making sure that I'm okay. I have to wake up earlier, take my meds on time. I have to do all this shit that is literally just part of my health, and that is the more important part about this entire journey. It's about making sure that my health, mental and physical, comes first beyond anything, because I can't produce if I'm gassed out all the time. I can't go to work if I'm gassed out all the time. I can't exist if I don't eat. I literally I'm trying to get down meals. And it's not even like put down meals, like just keep it in me. It's more like I'm eating breakfast and editing or doing this or applying for jobs or drawing and the food is getting cold and I can't consume it fast enough, or I'm consuming it slow is what I'm trying to say. You know, I have to have a moment of peace, and I haven't taken a moment for Jay. You know, my morning should be waking up, going into my motherfucking studio, sitting on a yoga mat, because I can't remember the name of the mat. I think it's a tatami mat. Looking at nothing, eating my food, and listening to my morning playlist. That's it. That should be my morning until breakfast is done. Then it should be cleaning, doing the dishes, and then immediately going to the gym. Taking a shower after I get home from the gym. Maybe it's around like 12. Hopefully it's around like 11. And then from there, do a little bit of work. Most likely do this. Edit it. Eat lunch. And then continue on my day. And then go to work at the end of the day. And then just keeping it consistent. But my brain, I swear to God, I have like ADHD. It just undiagnosed. It's like this all the time. I must be working on 50 different projects, and that's giving me a little bit too much stress, so I'm just gonna throw it in the back over there. Like, I have so many dreams and aspirations, as I've said multiple times, and I just want to make them all come to fruition, and it is all possible, and everything that I can do, will do, should do, etc. is all possible. But what does it take? Responsibility about your priorities and responsibility in general. You know, you can get the call, but if you are not able to respond, then what good is it, son? I'm telling you, man, it's tough, and I've been dealing with this for literally years. It's because I am a slacker. I don't put oil in my gears. And I'm not going to say I'm a slacker. I say I'm selective about where I choose to put my energy. Because this I could do for days, if not for free. But let me try to give a message of hope if my poems and writing did not, in fact. I'm trying to tell you that you got it. It's about just finding a schedule that works for you, keeping your brain and body intact. That's all that matters at the end of the MFing day. I'm not saying it's like doom, man, but I'm saying if you really want to hold the metal mic, you better hold it to your face. What does that mean? That just means that if you really want to become an MC, if you really want to do something great in this life, look at MF Doom's career is the example I'm using, then you don't have to be the dude who wears a mask and makes it out special. You have to do the dude who grinds and writes all the work. But I'll tell you this, grind culture, and it's not grind culture, it's grind culture, is overrated. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I do that. You can do that if that is your life, but you must take breaks. But do not over it. It's the middle way, man. It's not necessarily the Buddhistic or the middle way of Buddhism. It is finding balance. And I'm a Libra and blah 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 and blah 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 and all that shit. But the journey of my life and the success of my life, and that's a big sign right there, will rely on me finding an appropriate and healthy balance. And I wish the same for you if you don't have it already. Balance between work, life, art, and social. And that's it. Waking up on time, taking your meds on time, not really doing drugs, doing all the things that make you healthy first, and then going out. You cannot give what you do not have. Respect yourself, and I have to listen to my own mouth. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, beings and stardust alike, I will catch you on the next hike. The next is the Patreon special. Remember, it's when Jordan gets a little bit special. That is when the weird stuff comes out. That's when I exist in a more ethereal space, when stuff kind of gets weird. So just type, he's just crazy about 1:14:26 ... Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Time for the sign off. Space samurais and cowboys alike, I will catch you on the next hike. Look for Jordan on his vroom vroom bike. It's called a spaceship. I'm still looking for Spike Spiegel's spaceship. It's a car. It's a specific car. In red. It exists in this world. And I will find it. And I will have it. Don't smoke cigarettes. Drugs are interesting. and expensive, so don't do them. All right. There we go. I don't know why I got up. That was weird. Patreon special. Patreon special. I'm sorry. Patreon special. So, Zemwa. So, God. Zemwa. What's up, my boy? Zemwa, how are you? Zemwa, same shit every day. Zemwa, when are you going to start to paint with a mop? And I'm like, Zemwa, it's not a mop. It's a special pair of shoes. Zemwa, I'm reserving them in the jank tank to make it beautiful. To make sure that one day people can appreciate the art. So when New York City kind of looks more like this, they'll understand, oh, it's Jay, it's that old fart. And I'm like, yep, and that's an old fart. I created this amazing piece using a very special pair of shoes. Very interesting technique. And I want to do it some more, but I need time, space, and resources. That's why you should do what? Donate. And I'm like, where? Down in the description. Cash App or Patreon. Honestly. Patreon special is free from now on, but I believe that I'm going to make the $10 tier. I'll just send you art. Like, I'll just send you the art that I create. If you want to see some examples of my art that is, I'll say, interesting, but it's not weird interesting. It's definitely interesting, though. More abstract, but a little bit more, I call it surrealistic. SEBI.ONO. Sebi Ono on Instagram. Check it out. You know, I'll just, because I have so much of it, I produce so much of it. The only thing is it might not be framed. But yeah, also, officially, Death's Garden is open, but there might not be anything on it for a little bit. Just saying, look it up, deathsgarden.com. Watch the way you use your tongue. Why? Because DGC is a very dark secret that people don't really want to discover just yet. I'm just trying to tell you, it's about samurais, kaishakunins, if you paid attention to the last one. So recognize that this is more of a fiction than non-fiction. It's a fable, in fact. I'm trying to allow you the ability to hear about this book that I write in about 20 years. So why? I'm just saying, man, I got a whole lot of cool stuff coming up. Whole lot of ideas cooking in this noggin. I just want to let you guys know that that it's blogging. It's a form of vlogging. I have to figure out a Reddit to post this in. And again, this is more of a Patreon special. People that just want to hear Jordan go crazy, so I'll say it again. Oh, almost. Let's talk to the spirits right quick. See what Death or someone has to say about who. About, a dude named Nick. Yeah, this isn't about Nick, this is about me, and it's Muerta, Death's wife. What do you want, my love? How can I help you today? Ugh. That's my brother saying the next one is a no-go. That means don't smoke anymore, you know? You should stop smoking cigarettes. And I'm like, yes, I switched to lavender, actually, and I find it to be very relieving. And it's nice. Because fun fact, I actually don't get a high from nicotine. At all. I smoke cigarettes strictly because of an oral fixation. I like the whole... it's the whole deep breath stuff that I do, man. Anyway, why do you think about me? Oh, it's a little birdie. Oh, that's beautiful. Zimwa. What do you think about me? I love you, dude. I love you every day of the week. Up and down the street. You already know this. So, yeah. Anyway, we're floating about 18 minutes. I'm going to keep this one short. Unless what? Unless I come up with another story about something. About an award. Really? Yeah, sure. Alright. What you got, Chief? That's it for me, man. I just kind of want to see you bull. Really? Yeah, man. One day. One day. The future will come. But that is actually a very good thing. I'm going to work on a special project. Codename Sites. We'll see where it goes. Not good night yet, but good night. Yeah, that's it. I just kind of want to play with my stick. That is not a reference to what you think it is. It's Death saying he wants his scythes. What? Back. C'est moi. I would like my scythes back. I would like you to make them. I am your tool. I am your weapon. My God, my D. I am your fool. I want to let you know that Death is the only real God that everybody can really believe in. I'm telling you. You don't have to believe in a massive creator in the sky. You don't have to believe in Satan or anything like that. But Death comes for everything. Everything. He's there, he exists. He doesn't even have to be he's an ethereal something, but he exists. Meets you at your doorstep, says what's up, and Jordan is just a conduit for him. Channeler, my friend. Channeler, my friend. Again. What else you got, D? What you got for me? Nothing, I just kind of want to see her. And who's that? I'll draw it for you. My lady who's doing this. Occur. That's a more beautiful vision of her. Yeah, I'm telling you, you pay $10. I'm just gonna send you art with a little story behind it. That's the cool thing, because I'm like, I have so much of it. Just take it. I just produce so much, you know. But zimwa. I'll end it there. Patreon special is over, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Jordan's Journal. I hope you've had a good one. Make sure to respect Zimmer. Envoy Beats. Make sure to follow him on Bandcamp, Instagram, SoundCloud. He has some good ones. I want to get this man a musical instrument called an MPC 500, because that is the one thing that he made my favorite song on. It's called MPC. I think it was called Entitled Number 6, and then it was it's his first song on SoundCloud. MPC 500 Untitled Number 6, I believe is what it was called. And that's my favorite song by him. It just is like the summertime vibe. But I can't really write to it because it's a little bit too hoppy. I need something a little bit more lo-fi. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next sode. Text you guys later. Goodbye. Samurais, pick up your swords. Put them down and pick up a brush. Remember, when there it comes to painting, only one man really does rush. Deuces. You can too, I don't really know. I'm just saying that for me, yo. Zemmour? Zemmour. I want to see one more. Why? Because usually when Jordan turns off the cameras, when shit really gets gravy. Ooh, I literally pulled out just one. I was going for two, but I literally just pulled out just one. Alright, what you got, D? What you got for me? D is death, by the way. Zemmour. What you got, master? I have a gift for you. It's over there. I know exactly where it is. I appreciate it not to stare. I've seen it. And he's saying, what? It's a gift. It's called the ribbon. First thing, nah, man. You are more than forgiven. More than forgiven. Alright. Catch you guys later.